Ding. Yeah. Eti Dr. Prosperity. And no course na ba coach Nadia, coach Nasa, coach Demi. Sajo. It is time players to take responsibility. Kotoko players no muda demu kwa didi kwa eji sika kwa no. It is a jo omuso bobo no nto omuntimi mo. Friday or Saturday, sabo players ya nenam radio station. Se fans ne mra no me support mo. Na you know fans ne ba na be man performance we hwan be ba. Next you can hear that Kotoko be home game. Omo nyo bia ba ni si.
Buy so ampa. Some buy.
Yes, omo buy. Say ye kan. Omo tie. Yeah. No omo tie ye no. And omo say there be a team ne da no. Some so as supporters e push club ne kakra bia. You know, omo betimi adi Ghana Premier League because Kotoko want to be in Africa. Namon so supporters ya ba because they said oh, and no Chelsea about 1 o'clock. Man United about 3:30. And the time na ye betimi and na Real Madrid is over 1:15. And the same match is when you know it was around the time I bought Ghana Premier League. Fans needed to omochi. Almost Man United in Ade. Omo Kotoko difference be any. Because Kotoko ball ha Kotoko the on person Omoji League. But Man United they almost at 14th. 6 man they are still at 14th position. Into Omo ba beta Kotokochi. They came and you know this is the brand of football Kotoko players exhibited to the fans. Are you expecting them to come back? No, they won't.
Okay. Before Kotoko game and a round of matches no boy, you know. Kotoko became now only himself Kotoko became 3 points now.
Yes.
When I was see matches now connecting.
Yes.
Became had to full cry, the any goal stars, and the rest of the games. Yeah. Now we account matches are Kotoko said almost 3 points.
Yes, you know.
Okay.
My reason is that
no more drop a point.
No more drop a point. My reason is that Sergio, all the Kotoko games or my winning were hard and saying no. No more bread. Against Chelsea, it was a drawn game. Against Babiani Goal Star, there were controversies. And some of them 2 goals. No? Against True Democracy, there was controversy. 80 games no my bowling in a year and be home. Against Chelsea, controversy as well. But against Beche United, me who say, Beche Quarry or Moya dear. But a Yakumasem Kwa dear Sedo, Baby a Kotoko and how Kotoko want to secure the 3 maximum points, and how Kotoko want to win the Ghana Premier League. General, no minutes on betting at the 3 points. And a baby and Bichim Beshe first goal. The me who said Bichim first goal, and I'm saying Kotoko cannot win that game. Because General, Kotoko team win your team. So also, they can come back. And yes, heavier. Yeah. And I'm not surprised there were controversies throughout the game. Because team now they know of them. It is a joke. If they indeed want to win the Ghana Premier League, this is not the performance to win the Ghana Premier League. Okay. Per the matches left. Dr. Prosperity say, France and cancer and Pam Fatima said, "You Kotoko sebe, and then we chrome rock of AGCO. France ya back, a barber tower mutimechi. No, my barber sebe ball we are. And what kind of encouragement are you expecting the fans to say?
Well.
What kind of positive vibes are you expecting from the fans? They will not be happy. You know, they will see we have circus leaders blaming a coach for the first time in many years. Yeah. Unless in your
Alex Manu.
Okay.
Alex Manu.
Top of the Pado, what you know, when you know the same point. Top of that. Oh, you have a problem with possibility. I'm not when I say you have a problem. Okay. You buy any mission. How to get a good keeper. Or no, our Pamono, who go away about our no, go home. Okay. Go home. They don't know home. Okay. As a go home. Okay. But I have a go home. Okay. And oh, not so much in the away. So you want to sit at home and drop it and the coach and I'm near 1 point. I'm telling the Ogum, I'm near 1 point. Ogum doesn't respect the supporters. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Sama you are afraid and they want to pa.
Yes, what's me for every day.
I don't know Ogum here.
That we say into and now they make up my and then play. Yeah, Italian boy play. After 15 minutes, 20 minutes, blah, blah. And then you say, what an able ball was. About 3 p.m. Obiabra. And when I'm Bobby and Kolam, come the year to Abra. What do you do? And the Peter Group is stronger than me. I don't know what in Paradise. I presume 1 minute, 75 minutes.
Chama issue of one, I tell you, do coach Ogum.
Minimum and the members of coach, when I coach on the show. The interview controversial question.
Okay.
Because minimum coach name supporter, the supporter channel. We are the coach in terms of
I say, trouble, we answer, we don't make a friend for this of my part. And don't help support the back. And your back.
I'm looking at I'm not supporting our bomb. They are not a young son. I'm about saying I wasn't here, Shannon, I was not about to know. This is a different. And then supporters and then we are not. The Colonel call rest and Hoa, Yellowstone, we show be some. I don't be able to say a form by the
Okay. Alex Manu, Asante Kotoko supporters of more Asante Memedinano, Penny Powder or ano, Neni Bra Bre, Dr. Ogum so, say Ono and a Martin, a board draw. Andy, or the blame Ninama Ogum, prosper. You
know, me a chairman Alex Manu and Arjun. But I see example, say just bleed or some cotton bench, nothing a dubo. Well, when your chance I heard Justice Blade the last 4 games, there be I know I'm a coba me can say Blade need to have a rest or so alternatively. And that's what it's a coach in a total be what they are yan until also change. Justice Blade, you know, games in the brave or in fact. The Basaka Holy Stars boys and they be fast so hard. But go no, cause share or Heart of Lions no deceive a lot of people. Until or no dear, so call it for rest, Pastor Joe, apart from calling for the rest, why do you blame the defender? No, coach, why do you blame the coach for that? And the players, and so I'm taking responsibility in your chromano. It is easy for us to say the coach is not good. It is easy for us to say coach Nasa. Players, what are they doing on the field of play? It is a Joe almost so Kotoko bow mono. It is almost so you know the Kotoko Gigana Premier League na Bonebeno. Bonebe pani whom say Kotoko players and so big just to make sure so almost year history. Their first season at the club, 21 players were sacked, brought about 23 players, and almost first season they are winning the league. So years history now. Dear pan how much history no. Now ye dear there be a coach in Yadio, coach Yadio. Me who are players and Mudina Park so bubble. Mumonte Bono to me improve more than bottle. And you know. She said defender could trouble with penalty. No referee now you ignore say you go kicker. How do you blame a coach for this?
Okay. You share that stories. Come.
Sergio, now to House of Folk. Heart fans and so I'm happy with Coach Ouattara. Would they say a story I had dada. Story there be a Heart fans na can. Coach Ouattara, the opportunity a House of Folk could the amount. Coach Bienya Bida in the last 12 years. There is no House of Folk coach when there's the opportunity. There are coaches on my House of Folk who perform far better. But still, on form that opportunity to say the winning. 8th March 2025. Now has Edda first after beating Young Apostles. Just last month, March. Has Bedar first. Emma make us 1,331 days. How to folk about that first for the first time since 2021. So you are some make a bosume pen aba. How to folk a free first position about that 6. That is not the standard of the club. In the last 6 games, who 1 win per there be and then has I don't know. In the last 6 games, who just 1 win per and as much we said the house fans, see year who did it, reaching fans see year who did it. No, now me expect to say Nipa by and truly, if you look at the pictures around, who say Nipa by, but the performance again, our fam, reaching on more bonus ro. Me didn't say how to folk on Tita can has no, but you know, they cannot performance how to folk. Almost they be almost drive almost fans now every day now and then they drove their fans away. And what they know of them, almost players. Because the opportunity among you said, you players be hard to focus. Senka omo trust no man analyze no one calling for players. Coming your opportunity more. Into when your opportunity now, you prove your mettle, you give your best. This kind of performance will never take out of work to the promised land. Will never put in the fear factor into any opponent. It's Coach Ouattara. Any issue about Yanko dictionary and head tactics. tactics or journalist being the meaning of tactics. This kind of football are more bono and your ball a Bema has book according him and the opportunity has the man will be any be. So we are Ghana coach and come up pam with da. But Sejo, look at the performance I had to folk team they put up. So the earlier they back up, get consistent results, bring the supporters back to the stadium. No move team hate you almost status on the better because this kind of football the general. It is never encouraging. It is an eyesore, and for me, the earlier they change from this particular brand of football, for me, the better.
My entire question, Franny, every Brekum, Chelsea, please tell Andy that the Man U that was 14th last 6 months and still 14th afterwards will have its own stadium full to capacity, even though they are still not playing any better football. But Kumasi Asante Kotoko that couldn't play well yesterday is still first on the league table. So you should encourage the supporters to come and cheer their team up, no matter what. Kumasi Asante Kotoko will have lost yesterday had not been the presence of the supporters. Akwesi, Afrani, Brekum, Chelsea. DDSA, after listening to Dr. Banyako on Saturday, then I now realize why our GFA is struggling to get sponsors for our league. Because any good company will have to do a thorough scrutiny before accepting to sponsor us. For example, a common annual account is a problem, and we expect a Father Christmas to come and sponsor our league. Most of the issues raised by Dr. Banyako weren't about economy of Ghana, but rather simple administrative lapses. DD, Accommodation Senior School. I will send you more time. For never me anyway, especially.
May I encourage you to supporters no more?
Yes.
How do I encourage them?
If we say, also Man U, 14th, 6 months ago, I'm down the 14th. They be a steady my emma. I'm on Nade. I steady my emma.
What to take it in that.
But still, but my own correct.
But it's can open on Monsabeka. And you know,
I can't support us now.
And I make it the Man U players in Conamos studio, BBC. Any Dutch Bella say fans may have ball.
But still, supporters no.
And I'm saying that you know, the orientation is clearly different from ours.
But still,
yes, because the team is part of them. Yes, because you know, who be a more shine for the second correbo. I want a bush and wabonte.
Unimo, first say, menial jobs here.
But you know, a whole no menial jobs are saying you try coming more way to say.
It was all chess and Oscar, and I say.
The economy is okay. Individually, it's coming to Kwakwe, you know, they are very okay.
Still, Tim Ning and Yadi.
And I'm citing.
And by economy, what all ticket? Tim Ning Yadi, or morning, even though my Tobamin co. But still,
their orientation is different from Ye General. Ye woo Newcastle the last time we did trophy, 60 years ago. There be a St. James Park here, my dear. Because the team is part of them, or what you to the team, no more dear. But team now Kotoko general Kotoko support the team because he pay coach no coach team no. Ebe die omodia. Again, so Joe, this is the time players moving from one radio station to the other. Say, oh, you're born on and say yes, so and so ma. General. And the English Premier League has no competitor. Our Premier League is having a competitor. Kotoko matches are having competitors. And then I say, and no a Chelsea boy, and no Man United boy, and no Real Madrid boy. At the same time, sad teams in an airport still are fans and say Joe Moon busted your Bible. No more number has Abu we are. And I was saying, let's not forget, a big beer ye bade the Africa Kotoko supporters of Muna Stadium Bia got the ultimate set. We are some way to know about a cranam crying woman. A brave beer ye bade the mumro said you, and how do I encourage them to just tell them the Kotoko is still at the first position, they should come in the next game? You know, sometimes supporters omonim Kotoko, omoche Kotoko dao, omo who plays dao, omo who quality football dao. You know, her ball our baba here now stadium say now go and go unko. So let's accept the reality. Let's tax the players to live up to expectation. Let's tax the coach to live up to expectation so that the supporters can come in consistently. But this brand of football for me, you know, it rather drives supporters away.
Well, Tony, supporters in the penny party, Alex Manu, one in the adrenaline.
Say coach in the moment lose.
Coach in the moment drop a point.
No, general.
Or blame coach.
Partly.
Also, on the moment drop a point.
I'm say partly in the yard. Players seven or kind of in the yard you coach, or bad you know. Players in the ball no more born or mun your money and country of me de be a coach. Kotoko players in the ball no more born. And your ball I on your ball I fe. Let's tell the players. Saka da babaya yam ball win or no
can do better.
Kakoto contour, you know. Sa bo na no mo banka kotokonto mo bo we no mo banko bianka te inform ko bonus na team, so let's tell them to do better.
Okay, let me show what that story now. I agree with Andy Kerm.